Okay, you fucking turn the beat off. Okay, right on. I figured you were like touching the beat or something. Like, what do you want to hear? Do you want to hear like the punch, like the old school punchline bars, or do you want to hear some shit about my life?
I got nothing to say, man.
Right. I'll just let it out.
I'm humbled.
I was born in Brandon, Manitoba. 2 parents who don't know the meaning of sober. My first 2 ever weeks were spent in a coma because the drugs my mom done fucked my whole heart over. My mom fell in love with a lethal injection. Do anything for the feeling collected. Had to get her drugs before breakfast. Forget about depression. And my father's stupid alcoholic aggression. I hide the painful truth, my existence is a curse. I've dealt with fucking pain since the day of my birth. I learned the meaning of hurt since I stepped up on this earth. And here's the sad reality, it's that I don't amount to dirt. 5 feet of fuck up. This for my mistakes. I got 2 middle fingers which I wave at they face. I always used to wish I could amount to something bigger, but I'm kind of finding that hard without a parent figure. When I was just a baby, my 2 parents were junkies. My sister was the only one who ever really loved me. We'd be locked in her room sometimes for plenty of days. My dad would beat my mom for having dope inside her veins, but he was never better. His best friend was a bottle, so which one of the 2 should I make my role model? One day my dad took me, he just got right up and split, left my mom and my sister in an alcoholic fit. He would never try and help, just resolved it with a fist, and my mom got depressed because she couldn't see a kid, and she overdosed with opiates because of my dad. That removed any happiness which I ever had. I was 3 at the time, still ain't meet my family. 19 and life is ending and I'm closer to insanity. Now I get robbed fucking days at a time. Bury my face deep into a book of rhymes. Everybody bow down to your lyrical highness. Listen for a minute to Newfoundland's finest. My whole time growing up, I ain't never listened.
Higher brothers.
At 10, I started smoking weed just to fit in. Lost my school position. Every day I'm missing. Couple of years passed, all I gained is addiction and a whole lot of depression. My tongue is now a weapon with ability to verbally slaughter whoever steps in. Manitoba's what I'm reppin', and I got a confession. I'm glad I fucked up cause I experienced a lesson. Now I'm Hitler to the beat, genocide for instrumentals, and my murder utensil is a tip up off a pencil. On beats I go mental, only time I find my feelings. Only time I reach a smile and a partial bit of healing. I'ma raise the bar to the ceiling, just joking there's no limit. My head is always spinning, I'm surrounded by gimmicks. This poetic expression is just way out of proportion. Since when is rap about getting bitches and fortune?
Newf squad.
Hip-hop was once a culture bringing races together, but now we all fight each other in a race for the cheddar. I keep hoping this will all get better, get it together. You can find me writing through most desperate of measures, and I'll be doing that shit forever, weather the weather. I'll be searching for real like the deepest of treasures, and all my letters are adventures. I'm rap's best invention, not to mention it's like I'm sent from foreign dimensions. Only problem is you don't know shit about literacy. When I say break a leg, no, I mean it literally. More trees than a jungle, take you on a safari. A style coming straight out of the days of Atari. I ain't even in this rap game for the cash. I write just to resurrect real rap's past. I rap just to say the things you got no time to hear. I write just to make my evil thoughts disappear. I write just to relieve the pain up on my chest. It's blowing my mind the amount that I've progressed. Went from happy to addict. On a roll, grades up, and quickly losing it all the first time that I blazed up.
Man, when are you gonna shut the fuck up?
Always fighting with my dad, I made his girlfriend leave us.
What?
Every second day there was a call from my teachers.
300, what?
Started selling marijuana, making loot like it was nothing. The amount that I was pushing was the topic of discussion.
Wearing sneakers, yellow, red, blue.
Introduced to different drugs, including cocaine. Ain't never thought that acid could fuck up my very brain. But now I daily inhale forsaken Mary Jane. And deeply in the marijuana's where I bury pain.
Michael.
Dad, listen closely. I love weed, therefore. Weed makes me smile, something that you never cared for. I ain't even fight back, and now you want me out, and you used to beat your child for having weed up in his mouth.
And he used to be blue, but now he red, so who gives a fuck about the old motherfucker instead?
He learned the traits from you, and you are who supplied it. How can he quit it when you're asking him to buy it? I always hoped that something would go wrong with my birth. Told me I was an accident coming on this earth. You're hearing the results of a broken condom. My life is like the poison coming from the venom of an anaconda. Anarchy, how I'm on them. Every day is pain with a million thoughts a day. With a million thoughts of suicide daily to my brain because of my childhood. I can't have a son or daughter. I'm too fucking afraid of turning out like my father. Any spare cent always went right to booze, so my whole time growing up I was confused. Before you open up your fucking mouth you should think, cause the same one passed out drunk tells me not to drink. How would it feel to make your kid kick the bucket, torture him so bad that he literally said fuck it, I'm too strong for that, walking daily in the rain. By
shit, this better be recorded.
By tomorrow I'll say fuck it, put a shotty in the brain. I send to my homie what I spit into this mic, and my buddy's so dope his name is literally Dwight.
Dwight,
that's all I got for you.
aka Michael.